What is up, gamers? We are here for PAC side league. Let's just go over what we did. I'm here with Ryan and Ryan. If you weren't
I'm
aware,
not really
you guys
doing
want to say hi?
anything.
Hello.
I'm
The
just
the
here
star
to
of this
let him.
show, yeah, the star of the show is Ryan, Ace Trainer Ryan. We battle him on this channel. Like you should know him. He'll be linked down below, of course. But so what we did is I bet Ryan $20 that he couldn't draft me a team in any league that I would miss playoffs with. And so the PAC was a perfect opportunity because it's a bunch of leagues run by Sven that are a whole bunch of different formats. And I was like, Sven, just throw me in one of the leagues randomly, so I don't even know what format I'm going to be playing in. And we ended up in the BDSP league, and Ryan drafted all of our Pokemon. So this is just going to be a draft analysis where I'm learning along with you guys what Pokemon I have on my team. And so
Sorry.
I gave Ryan a couple stipulations. The only stipulation was you have to use all of my points, just so that he doesn't draft a team of 1 point mons. And beyond that, he could do whatever he wanted with it. So, Ryan, did you have like a plan or anything going into this?
So I didn't really want to do monotype because that would actually involve giving you some good Pokemon. And I basically wanted to give you just a collective of the most useless, not very good, or very limited Pokemon, while throwing in a lot of obvious weaknesses, a lot of common weaknesses, trying to get as many shared weaknesses without sharing too many types. But that was it. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. No, I love it. Because I tried to make a preliminary like my nightmare team, and I think it's a lot of fun trying because it's not something that people ever do. Is trying to build a really bad team,
Yeah.
and so there's no like set like strategy. Like in general, there's normal strategies for draft teams, and it's like build balance with like good defense, good offense, good momentum. And this, I feel like the goal is to throw all of that out the window. And so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for both of us this season, just because I'll be doing all the battling and everything. But I'm sure Ryan will be more invested in this season than a coach usually is for the league that they're not in.
Oh yeah, it's
And
gonna be awesome.
really excited. I think my nightmare first round pick, like the thing that I'm like, okay, this is something I could see Ryan taking, and I really don't want on the team. I told them before this. I think it's Pelipper, purely because Pelipper is super expensive because it's the rain setter of the league, and like rain is really really good. But if Ryan wants to sabotage me, he just drafts a rain setter and then nothing that pairs well with rain, and that's what I was really worried about. And I was told that that's not what our first pick was, so I'm a little bit
Yeah,
relieved.
but you don't
But
really know how close you are.
yeah, I don't know what Ryan drafted, so we'll see. We can
All
hop in
right.
with the first pick if you want, Ryan. We can just
Yeah, let's
jump
go.
into
Let's go. All
what
Did you
we've
right.
actually
got.
bet him $20?
I said I'd give him $20. He doesn't have to pay
Oh,
me if I do make playoffs.
Yeah, I just have fun doing it. It was pretty awesome. All
Yeah,
right,
no, this is great.
let's see that first pick.
Okay. Oh God.
So you were
So yeah,
real
you went.
close.
I like how you went the other route of the rain
Yes.
abuser without. I'm assuming that because yeah, I know there's no Pelipper. I'm assuming there's not going to be a Polytoad on this team.
Right.
This is interesting. I think you might have goofed on this one because like manual
yeah,
rain
Dragon.
Kingdra could still be a big problem for people because like it's got what two weaknesses? One weakness?
Yeah.
Fairy Dragon.
Rain Dragon. Yeah.
Freeze,
Yeah, it's
freeze
got
Like
dry.
I think
But
is
like one
this how
big.
do you remember how expensive this
Yeah,
was?
this
Like
was
was it a lot of
15
points?
points. It was a
15?
lot of points.
Oh God, yeah, that
Um,
explains it.
and that was basically what I was trying to do with this first pick was like give you the worst high tier possible.
Yeah, I like that
Um,
a lot. That was a really, really good call. Let
yeah.
me, because something I'm going to do throughout this is look up what the Pokemon learn because I don't know much about BDSP and like what keeps what.
Yeah, I looked up a
So
little
like,
bit, but I don't know.
I think it
yeah,
still has
so
a
like
good physical moveset.
it still
No.
gets Dragon Dance. Uh, it has a pretty, it gets Waterfall still.
Yeah.
Ooh, no scale. Well, actually,
And you
scale
can
shot.
definitely
Oh, I
just
might have to
set a
run.
manual
Oh
run.
wait, no, it does get Scald and Surf. Okay. I was worried I was going to have to run Pump, and I was very worried.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gets just like I don't think it gets. Yeah, no Hurricane, which is kind of a big deal.
Oh
Still
yeah.
gets Ice Beam, but yeah, no Hurricane is unfortunate for sure. I like this pick by you because it is. I think I could have a lot of fun with this Pokemon, but at its price point, I think you made a really good call on like it's not worth those points if it's not on a
Yeah, that was what I was going into because I definitely considered just drafting you the entire uh, what was it, 10-point tier? Because it was like,
Yeah.
or
That'd be real funny. I was worried about that too.
yeah, so it's
There's only
11
12
Pokemon
10-pointers.
with 110
Yeah.
points. So yeah, I thought about it, but that's no fun.
Another thing that's scary about this is Kingdra on rain teams is usually paired with other water types. If this is my only water type, it's not a bulky water type.
I mean, it's pretty.
That could be-
Well, I don't want to spoil
That could be
anything.
problematic. No. We don't have to worry about it yet.
But
that
what
could
do
be
you
an
think
issue.
what do you think I would pick second, Matt?
Okay, so I think there's a couple of options. I think if you're going with the Kingdra, I think you being a funny guy, I could see something like Ninetales, just to be like obnoxious. But the thing is, I think your strategy is to do as little synergy as possible, and so I'm not really sure. I think if I were doing this, I would try and stack up on a couple of like flying types, bug types, you know, the things that are weak to rocks because there's no boots in this gen. But I really don't know what direction you're going in with this. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, this thing doesn't get flip turn either in BDSP.
Yeah, just keep in
Nothing
mind
does.
with
Yeah.
these first
If
couple.
you got me no momentum, I'm gonna be in trouble. That's what I'm worried about.
Well,
Hey, just
Yeah,
keep
Ryan
in
knows the
mind
team as
that,
well, just so that people know.
no, you got momentum. You won't see.
Okay. Do we want to go into the second Pokemon then?
Yeah. Let's go into the second one. Let's go into the second one. I don't want to spoil anything, but
I do think.
we'll get
I
there.
think it's really funny that. Wait.
Oh, I don't know. Oh God, you know I hate this Pokemon.
Okay, so like once
That was
again,
a good pick. I hate Magnezone.
once again, with the early picks, I really needed to get as many points as I could, and this was 12 points because I needed to get you some high tiers just so I could dip into the low tiers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think getting overpriced mods is the best strategy for this. It is still a trapper, which is nice. I'll take that aspect of it, but like, I can't imagine it gets because it doesn't get any coverage still currently. So like, I can't imagine it's gonna be very good. I think
Yeah.
that's something I also
Yeah,
didn't
cool.
consider is the teams that I've liked the least are the teams that have 0 speed on them. And if you went the route of everything is like below base 70 speed, that could be very problematic.
Yeah, a lot of the key factors for Magnezone was that Ryan hates it. So I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know
yeah.
he's got
I hate it too.
he's got his good reasons because its
Wait,
coverage is pretty bad. Its
I
speed
will
is
say-
atrocious.
I will say the thing that this thing hates the most are ground types, and Kingdra can deal with ground types pretty
Yep.
well.
Sure.
And this is a dragon resist.
Yeah, you're
So-
building me a nice rain
And,
team.
and
so
fairy. And fairy resist.
I set up
and free
rain,
strike.
and
We're
I
going
can
full
start firing off
Dragmag right
thunders.
now.
Yeah. We're just going Gen
Yeah.
5 team right here.
Yeah.
Like you just skipped the gen.
Also, just for the record, no one drafted Skarmory. So
Awesome.
That's insane.
Well, that's
Alright.
one less use for it, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I think like I understood that I probably wasn't going to get a good steel type because one, there aren't very many of them in BDSP, and so I kind of assumed I wouldn't get one at all. So I'm kind of relieved that at least I got a steel type. The problem I'm more worried about is that there's a lot of electric types that are good in BDSP, and this is not one that I wanted to use.
oh,
I was like, I
Yeah.
can make most electric types work. I'll have a fast Pokemon, like at least I can volt switch and that type of stuff possibly. But a slow Magnezone is not what I was hoping for.
Scarf Magazine's pretty fast.
That's true. It is a viable Scarfer, which I think is helpful.
Yeah,
If my opponent didn't draft a ground type.
I'm definitely interested to see the
No body
strategies
press.
you'll
I
come
can't
up
get the
with.
Blissey's.
Yeah, with these Pokemon.
I'm running
and
Bandit
more to come.
Explosion at least once, but you didn't give it a whole lot of other stuff.
What were you thinking for a third pick, Matt?
Okay, so the first two Pokemon that I saw in the top tiers was Pelipper, and then the other high tier that I saw that I was like, I really don't want him to draft for me is Dugtrio, because that thing was worth 16 points, and I was like, that is not worth 16 because it's so easy to play around, and just throwing me a super frail Pokemon, because that's another. There's a couple options you had: super slow all the way around, or just everything you draft is fast and frail. That could
Right.
also be very problematic. And
Right.
so Dugtrio was along the route of like, if everything just can't take a hit, then I have no defensive options, and then I'm just screwed. So I think Dugtrio was the other high tier that I was really worried about, along with a couple others.
All right.
But
well,
yeah.
you're close.
Oh God.
Well, let's
It
get
is
to
overpriced.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, everything you drafted is overrated. I don't know what the that is.
Yeah, you do. What's the
That
blob?
Ditto but upside down. Oh god. Yeah.
It's
Ditto is another
Ditto.
Pokemon that I did not want. That's a good pick. How much was Ditto?
12 points, just
I
same,
got
as,
me a team
same
of
as Magazine.
Starfers so far.
Out of 18.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Okay,
one
okay.
thing when I was going through this team. Like, I was kind of sad because there was no item clause. So I was like, he could just run Scarf on everything.
Yeah. No. This is an interesting one. I think this is another good pick for you. Cause well it's one of those I've never used Ditto before, so I am genuinely actually like excited to try it out.
Yeah.
Just because I want to see how it does. The nice thing is if you drafted me a team that's genuinely pretty easy to sweep, if it's like all fast Pokemon or all slow Pokemon, at least Ditto can save me from anything getting like sweeping my team.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, funnily enough, since we had a team draft both Garchomp and Mew. Like, Ditto can
Yeah, yeah.
actually counter the sweeping sets, which could be
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. Yeah, I think Ditto's a fun one because like I don't know if it's a Pokemon that requires a lot of skill or no skill. I don't know. And so
Yeah.
if it's a Pokemon that requires a lot of skill, that can be problematic because I think I had it on, maybe it was just a team like I've mocked enough that like I've used it enough, but I feel like in drafted times that I've seen it, it's always like, well, it's not something I want to bring just because I don't get to choose its set or anything like that. Like
Exactly.
if you bring it's just Scarf Ditto.
Yep. But the upsides are definitely there. It's
Metal
also good
Coat.
for scouting. But
Metal
I'm
Coat, Metal Coat.
banking
Yeah.
that Ditto is so obvious that
Uh-huh.
it just won't be a problem for your opponents.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. But
I'm hoping that people don't prep for Ditto because there's definitely
yeah.
ways to prep for and not prep for Ditto, and
But I'm
gonna have to
definitely
bank
excited to
not
see
prep.
your matches with this guy and what we have so far.
Yeah. No, I really like him. I think generally he's pretty good value at like 12 points,
Yeah.
but not on this type of team
No.
potentially.
All right. What
I think
else
you like
were
your next
thinking?
pick.
What else were you thinking, Matt?
I like this pick. I think Ditto would be fun to try out. But yeah, we can go to the next pick then.
Yeah.
I will tell you right off the bat, this is something you will like.
You
For
will
sure.
like this. I think
bold,
you've
that's
used
bold.
this one before.
Yeah, you've used it.
Oh yeah. I like Mesprit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the one that I used. Did I use Uxie or Mesprit? I think I used
ASL.
Mesprit in the ASL, yeah.
Yeah,
In the only
Mesprit.
other BDSP league,
Hmm.
I used Mesprit. I really enjoyed it. The one problem I ran into is that I'm a sucker for the moves U-turn, knockoff, and stealth rocks.
Yeah.
And because this Pokemon gets all three of them, I believe. I don't
It
remember if it gets.
It
No,
does.
No, it doesn't.
This is
Not BDSP.
most of your utility right here.
Yeah. But it's going to be running U-turn, stealth rocks every single week, and I did enjoy using it quite a bit. It gets Healing Wish and BDSP still, which is nice. Thunderwave. Like I do like this pick a lot. Also, it's a ground immunity, which is important when you have a Magnezone.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was still mulling around, and I will admit at this point, I almost wanted to just make your entire team weak to Earthquake. But
Yeah, that would be brutal.
but there would have been.
I don't think Air Balloon isn't even in the game,
It's
so that'd be
not.
problematic.
It's not. But then I was weighing my options, and I was like, there are only so many types that are weak to.
Yeah, you'd have to give me multiple steel types.
Ground.
and You can't do that. That's
Yeah,
not
multiple
good.
steals, fires. Fires was really the main one because like Entei was
Yeah,
down
'cause
there
they're weak
and
to
stuff.
rock. And ground.
Yeah, so but
I do
didn't wanna
think Mesprit is
Monotype.
the worst of the Lake Trio.
Yeah,
Just because Uxie's the
Absolutely.
defensive, setting up rocks very consistently, and Azel's so good offensively. But
yeah.
I really do enjoy using Mesprit, so I'm glad you picked it for me. And this might be the mon that carries us to playoffs potentially.
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
it's
say that
good,
quite yet.
man.
Hey,
Has
it gets
some good
nasty plot. I
options.
can sweep with this thing. Call mine nasty plot type sets.
Well, the next one is
I do like Mesprit's coverage though in BDSP. It's a lot better than a good portion of the Pokemon in this game.
Well, I will say you're definitely gonna have your options on sweepers because the next one's a sweeper as well.
Oh god, you just got me a
No,
super
not-
skill.
No, it's not a.
Did you?
Not
Did
BDSP.
you?
You're gonna love.
How
this
many
one.
points was Mesprit? Was it like?
It was
10 points?
11.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Are you getting? If you did you? Oh, that's a Blaziken, isn't it?
Why are you putting him at such weird angles?
That was the angle it came at. I did not
I
turn
like-
this.
I like the blaze in parentheses. That's appreciated.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I would have guessed that, but Blaziken's an interesting one because it is definitely not a very good sweeper in BDSP. I don't think.
I'm Scarfer.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's another scarf.
It is another scarf.
Its offense is really solid, just because it gets solid coverage. Like it doesn't get knockoff in this game either, but it still gets like Night Slash and P jab. So like
Fire punch.
it's usable. It still gets rock moves, ghost moves, U-turn. Wait, it still gets U-turn in BDSP. Let's go.
Yeah, pretty
Those are
sure it
TM.
does.
No, okay. I'm happy with Blaziken. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely a lot worse with that speed boost. Like it's a normal Blaziken for the most part.
I mean, a
I
lot
don't
of
have
my
I don't have the whole
options-
team in front like together at once. So it's one of those things like I don't know how well it pairs with everything. Like I
Yeah.
can't imagine Blaziken Kindra's the best combo.
Yeah, no, it's,
But,
it's not. But
No, I think this could be a fun one to use.
yeah, it's
Yes, we-
definitely good.
This may have been influenced by the YCL where I drafted Speed Boost Blaziken and it popped off. So now you have to make me ruin my stats with Blaziken on the site as well.
Hey, maybe it'll come under a different mon for Blaziken. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. No, it's gonna ruin my Blaziken stats, and it's gonna be all thanks to you.
But
How much did
this
Blaziken cost? Was this another like 9, 10 pointer?
I think it
10
was
big
12.
points?
Was it 10?
Okay.
10.
Never mind.
It was 10.
So you've used a lot of points so far. Like you're gonna be
I
able to
have.
spend some. You're really gonna get some cheaper mods at this point.
I have, and you're gonna see just how like thin I stretched it.
Because this is the 5th mod on the team, right?
Yes, it's number
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, and everything has been at least 10 points. So like.
Yep.
We're gonna be sitting at like 6 points the rest of the way. I could see.
All
Wait, Ryan,
well,
He has
what's
2
up?
points left.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
So I'm gonna
You
explain.
didn't use
that.
all his
That's
points.
fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
It-
Because there
I'm
were
gonna
teams that had-
explain. I'm gonna explain that when we get to that pick.
So I'm okay with that, Ryan, because there were teams that used less points than me still, even if I didn't use 2 points.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was still an effort to get a lot of.
Yeah,
I just want to
No,
let
I-
it be
I-
known that it was only because of a snipe as well.
Yeah, you did say in chat at
Yeah.
one point that
The
You had it all
only
planned out.
yeah,
You
it was
sniped.
gonna end at 0, but somebody had to take Venusaur. Spoilers.
you were trying to give me the starters,
I
bro.
I was
Let's
trying to
take
give
it
you
round
Venusaur
6.
with no sun. It is so.
You really were drafting me Sun and Rain.
It's so
with
bad.
no weather setters.
Yeah. You were gonna
You
be
don't know
on
that.
manual.
That's true. Yeah, maybe I have a Bomb Snow on this team.
Yeah, Hail Setter.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Well, we'll see what came in round 6 with 9 points.
Okay. So another. Is that Venomoth?
It is
Mothra?
indeed Venomoth wearing a fishing
Yo.
hat.
I'm so happy you got me Venomoth. This is the one that like I'm very relieved you got me.
I knew
Grounded
you'd
poison,
love this.
very important. Toxic spikes. It still gets like Quiver Dance tinted lens and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy about this thing.
Yeah, it's
Fishing
actually
hat.
really good. I think
It still gets
me-
it gets Roost in BDSP,
Yeah.
Defog. Like I'm happy with this.
Yeah, Ryan said this is going to be your kill leader.
Yeah, that's what I.
It very well could be.
Well, I said that, and then he drafted something up later that I think.
I do think it's probably gonna be more defensive for me because you haven't drafted me a whole lot of defensive Pokemon. But
Like 60.
is this my first one with recovery on it? I think it is.
I think the
Blaze
Blaziken.
maybe get Roost.
Yeah, shit.
That doesn't count if it does.
Mesprit and PLA.
It doesn't. Blaziken does not get Roost.
Oh, really?
No, not in BDSP.
That was a TM.
But yeah, no, I'm actually happy about Venomoth. I'm really glad. I was really worried you wouldn't draft me a grounded poison type.
Yeah.
That was something I was very worried about.
Yeah,
But
man.
no, I'm happy. It is quite expensive at 9 points, but I think it's really solid in BDSP specifically where there's less Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure.
Why does it have a fishing hat?
Oh, I
'Cause
just
he's like
felt
that.
like throwing a fishing hat on it. Thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
Because, like, obviously these, like, Who's That Pokemon is, like, super easy, right? So I had to do a few things.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Some of them.
Like putting
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fishing hat on
I
a butterfly?
will say it did throw me off.
Yeah.
It did make it more difficult.
I was hoping you'd be like, oh, is that Butterfree? What is that?
I was, but I said the one that I wanted the most out of all the butterfly
Yeah,
Pokemon. I like the moth Pokemon.
I definitely
I
wanted to
did
give
not
you
want
Venomoth
off them.
because
I'll tell you that.
I think it's really cool just as a Pokemon.
I think- So I actually had a 9-point bug type on my nightmare list, and it was Yanmega.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the Pokemon that I was like on my list that I most would be okay with you drafting. because
Yeah.
Yanmega sounds like a lot of fun.
I
But I
said
think the other
Yanmega was
9
too
point
good.
bug is also.
Yeah,
I really like
Same
the
thing.
pick.
I thought it
What
was,
was
way
that,
too
Ryan?
good.
Yeah. No, Yanmega is the potential to win games turn 1, and you don't want that for a team that's
No.
trying to listen.
Heck no.
But no, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah.
But that is also another expensive Pokemon. Like 9 points is not cheap.
All right, next up, and this one you actually had on your list.
Okay. I was told there was one Pokemon on my list that was a repeat.
Yep, it was this one, and it is very bad.
Oh God, yeah, no, Sneasel's
Yep.
so bad. So yeah, this thing was 7 points. I know that because I had it written down,
Yep.
and it doesn't get knockoff. Like
Nope.
it's, I don't think I'm bringing Sneasel to a single match. I'm gonna be honest. This is a
It
good
rocks.
pick for
it's
you.
not good.
It's
And
so bad.
But it's
Oh.
speed.
There's no
it's
Eviolite
fast.
in game. Like it's not.
You'd run
useful.
Eviolite Sneasel.
You never know, Ryan.
I guess it's probably your most defensive thing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my Pokemon. It gets Fake Out, which I'm never using.
And this also.
I do think that, like-
was- Go ahead.
It is speed for my team, which is kind of important because I don't have the fastest team right now outside of my 7 Scarfers. So like,
Beat up every week.
does it even get beat up? Does that even move in this game?
Yeah, it
It
gets
is.
beat up.
It might be.
Take
Yeah.
it back.
It might get
King's
beat up.
Dark beat up.
I do think that I might run like a Sword Stance set, everyone. Like Sword Stance Sash type of stuff, but like, it's not going to be often, I'll tell you that. What's my removal right now, actually? Is it just
Third.
Venomoth?
Okay.
Yeah.
So about the removal, that's why I went Blaziken over Torkoal.
yeah.
Because I wanted to
makes
make sure
sense.
Defog were your only.
God, it doesn't get
removal
defog and
options.
BBSP. Yeah, no, I like that. That was a good call.
Yeah.
I think I only have one defogger right now in Venomoth.
Yeah,
too.
but
Yeah.
Blaziken doesn't get
Granted,
it.
I only have 2 rocks weaknesses, which isn't too bad, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it could be worse, but that is a bit scary now that this is because this is mon number 7 or 6.
Number 7.
7.
Yep.
Okay. So that means that I can go every week without having to bring this Sneasel if I have to.
Yeah.
But
you definitely can.
The fact that there's still almost half my team that's worse than this thing, or like Sneasel or worse, is not making me feel real great.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the lowest value thing that you have.
Yeah, I have 6 mons higher value than it, and that means that I have.
Oh, like for the rest of the draft.
Wow, spoiler.
What was that?
time.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, he put them in order of how many points they are.
No, I didn't. I put them in
Oh, you
order
did
of
it in
how,
order.
This is how he
what
drafted
round I
them.
drafted.
Gotcha.
So, and by the way, at this point, I was pretty much picking things in order of what I thought. Like if I was going
Was
to get
least likely-
sniped, which one?
Most
yeah,
likely, yeah.
which one's
that
most
makes
likely
sense.
to get picked?
You thought Sneasel was gonna get
Yeah,
picked?
Okay,
Steel
only
7.
because I
Sneasel-
forgot
So
knockoff
bad
wasn't
at
in the
7
game.
points.
I forgot
Yeah, in
knockoff
case
wasn't in the
Coach is-
game, or this
in
would
case
have been
Coach is getting-
second to last. All right,
No, it is so bad.
all right, let's go.
All right,
Next
we can
one.
move on.
You're
Please.
really gonna. No,
Yo.
wait. It's
This is a
Double
good
elect.
one.
It's in the wrong order, Ryan.
This is a good
This
one.
is
No,
the
it's-
9th pick. Oh,
That's okay. That's
Oh,
okay.
it is. Oh wait, did I left someone out?
oh you left
That's
out his best. You left out
Yo,
the best
you can
one.
just tell
we
me
can.
At the end, you can tell me at the
Okay.
end.
Okay, all right,
But-
that's fine.
Okay, so second
No,
electric type probably isn't great, but I actually don't know how good its move pool is in this game either,
No, very good.
because that's like its selling
Yeah,
point,
it's
right?
probably
Is that it
good.
has
Yeah.
good moves.
No, it still
Okay,
gets all
it
the
still
elemental.
gets, like, EQ, elemental punches, cross chop, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Okay, I could see myself bringing this thing quite a bit too. It's another. Oh wait, no, it's actually kind of fast. I'll take that. I'll take it.
95.
Yeah. This could be a lot worse of a pick. Granted, it means that Magnezone is never coming to any battles because I'd rather use this thing. And again, this is like, oh, there's no AV in the game either. That's really unfortunate. This thing, missing all of the important items that it likes to run, does not help. How much was this thing though? Was this?
This was 8,
An
and
8.
now that I'm
Okay.
thinking, like giving you a electric immunity, wasn't the
It
best.
does help.
option.
It does help. I wasn't weak to electric.
Yeah, he doesn't
Like,
have.
No.
He doesn't have a single electric weakness.
Yeah, I didn't have
No.
it. Yeah, my water type was part dragon, so like I don't think that's too bad for you. I think it's a solid pick for you. Like, I think it's not overpriced or anything, but the fact that I have 2 electric types is kind of not great for me.
Yeah, like I really did like the stipulation of using most of your points.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
because I really had to get creative. It was actually hard, but like
yeah.
it was fun. Like the
Because they give you
challenge.
so many points that like
Yeah.
you kind of are forced to take good Pokemon at some point. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and a lot of top tier Pokemon are actually good. Now, I will admit, I definitely would have reconsidered Weavile had I known that
You
knockoff
knew
wasn't
it
in the
didn't have
game.
knockoff. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was
because
very worried
Weavile at
about getting.
14 points is pretty good. All right,
It would have still been good speed though, so like I understand why it's up there.
all right. The next one was
Garchomp
the
isn't that much
replacement.
worse.
Yeah,
So
yeah. What the is
It is
that?
actually.
Gloom? I have no idea what
it
that
is
is.
not
Close.
Gloom. It is Vileplume.
Okay, Vileplume. Okay, okay. That's another poison type, grounded poison, so I don't have to worry about that, I guess.
Yeah,
Actually, does this thing get Strength Sap in this game?
Yeah,
It-
it goes
It
up.
does. Okay, okay. This is
Yeah.
my first bulky Pokemon
it
with
is.
reliable recovery. So I'm actually okay with this, despite the fact that it is a repeat typing.
Yeah,
I think this is fine. Like it could be worse. How much is this thing worth?
this
I
was
feel like this thing
also
would be
8.
worth more.
It was 8.
You have a couple of 2-pointers on this team, is what I'm starting to think.
Oh,
I don't. There was
Really?
they give you
Yeah,
a lot of points in this league. Like if any of these guys have a bad team
Lost.
or lose or go
Uh-huh.
bad, like it's legitimately their fault because they had a budget and
Yeah,
and a really
'cause you-
good budget.
You were trying to buy a bad team and you didn't have.
Yeah,
you had
that's
too many
why I was
points.
saying that like at a certain round a guy had like went in a lower tier than me and I'm like, dude, it's like round 3. Why are you down in like the 10-point tier? Like, but
That's
whatever.
great.
I don't want to talk crap. All right, we can
No.
move on to the. This is
You're not
the
battling.
second
You
to
can talk as
last.
much as you want. You can talk as much as you want because you
Yeah,
don't have to
no,
battle.
they should literally beat you every week. In my opinion, they should beat you every single week, and if they don't,
I think
they're
you gave
bad.
me enough. I think you gave me enough that I can win some games.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary, but
you don't
like
even know your best mon yet.
you're right.
True,
You
true.
don't know your best mon.
I thought it was Venomoth, but it could be something
No.
else.
No,
Venomous
it's the thing that
definitely
wasn't on the slideshow.
Is it the one that I accidentally saw beforehand, or is that
No.
something else?
No.
Okay, sweet. Because I really was hoping that was.
But
Right.
with the points thing, I think it's kind of just BDSP. There's like 5 Pokemon in all the top tiers.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you
Uh,
can't draft that many top tiers
Yeah.
because there aren't that many.
It is
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
centralized.
They don't work well together. So it's kind
Yeah,
of
no,
like,
except for the guy that got Mew Garchomp, Clefable.
okay, but that's
Yeah,
pretty-
that
that's
guy,
just pretty-
nuts. All right.
That I'm
Next
not
up?
beating that guy, but that's not important. Yeah, we can go next. We can go next. Okay, so this is the one Pokemon that I was spoiled on accidentally, and so I had to look it up. And this thing is god awful in BSB.
It is
Really?
horrible.
You made a
Okay.
good pick with this one. This thing is so bad.
And
Just
somehow
doesn't have
also
Dragon Dance.
8 points.
It doesn't
I
get
don't
Dragon
get
Dance. It
that.
doesn't get Heal Bell. It doesn't do anything that it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
understand
It doesn't even get
why.
defog. I can't even defog with this thing.
And it doesn't?
No. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Like,
It's an HM! What is this?
Altaria
I don't
is not
know.
as good as Vileplume and Electivire, so I don't know why it was in the 8 point tier. But
No, this thing is. Wait, this was 8 points?
This was 8 points.
What?
I
No.
had to get this. I had.
Yeah,
to
no,
get
this was a
here.
very good pick for you. This thing is not good. It doesn't even get Fire Spin, so I can't run Fire Spin Perish Song.
Oh man.
It does
Oh.
get Roost, though. I do have a little bit more of a
You do.
reliable recovery.
You do,
But it's weak to
not
rocks, so
bulky.
it doesn't really kill. It's not good.
So bad. Oh.
It's got one stat above 100. It's got 105 Spadef. You know.
It's the best
So-
stat.
If it got any one of like the 4 moves that it got cut, I think it'd be okay. But the fact that it has none of them, it's so bad.
So this was mainly inspired by the fact that I fought in Altaria in like a recent league. I think it might have been ASL. And like it was just so fun to fight a Pokemon that was so bad. Like I was never scared of this. And like it
Yeah.
was just so liberating because like I
This
bodied
thing
it
and Sneasel
thoroughly.
aren't coming to battles. This thing's not coming to any battles. Sneasel's not coming to any battles.
Like
Poor Sneasel.
oh
This is my
it's so good.
toxic switch in because it has Nat Cure, but nothing gets
So
toxic in
good.
BDSP, so it's not even that.
Quagsire.
It's so good.
Did anyone even draft Quagsire?
I'm
Oh.
looking at its moves. It gets nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'd have to run like Cotton Guard. That's the only set that it still has.
Yeah, I didn't want to give you too many dead Pokemon, but this is definitely dead on
Mars.
arrival.
Yeah, this is what I'd call a wasted pick, which is exactly what you want. You want as many wasted picks as possible.
Yeah.
If you want to go the manual rain route, you could run like Specs Hurricane.
Yeah, I will
True,
say.
true. It is solid at using rain.
I will.
Oh wait,
say,
yeah, it's a second dragon type too. God, I forgot about that.
And I tried to be so detailed that I could have eliminated a lot of your Sunny Day and Rain Dance users, but I couldn't. So
Danger
there's
gets
probably
manual
quite
rain,
a few
like-
on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Magnezone.
Magnezone gets rain dance. Magnezone gets rain dance.
Yeah.
But no, I think Altari was a very good pick for you
Yeah.
because I'm not bringing it. Like, it's not good.
All right.
And at 8 points, like that's a lot of points you wasted.
yeah,
I just want
it
to see
was
if
a
you can
lot.
guess what his last one is, and we'll give him
No
the point value.
No shot.
We'll give him the
No
point
shot.
value. Eight.
Oh.
It's
Eight
also
again.
8.
Oh wait, is it the last Pokemon left?
Yeah.
Okay.
He forgot to put on
Uh,
the
Yeah,
slide.
but I
he
forgot
he
this
forgot to
one.
put on
This
the
was your
slide.
round
Yeah,
8.
no, I got
This
it.
was between Sneasel and
I'm trying to
Electivire.
It's 8,
Yes,
and
he's
it's the thing that would have the most sweeping potential on your team.
I don't know.
More
Venomoth is
sweeping
up
built
there,
than
man.
Kingdra.
It has one set, Ryan.
Ditto. Another Ditto.
It's Linoon.
I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's,
just-
it's regular Linoon.
Yo, my boy.
You literally belly drum
I think
them on.
that's a cool one. That was another 8-pointer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
8 points
Nice,
just to
nice.
have a
Okay.
belly drum only mon is wild.
Yeah. No, that's an interesting one. That's another Pokemon that has 0 bulk utility, which, not ideal.
It's
But
78.
at least it still gets Belly Drum Extreme Speed. Like,
It's all
you
eight.
aren't wrong about it having one set.
It gets Trick and Switcheroo
Man,
still.
I don't know. You
Why?
could go crazy with it. Switcheroo? Oh god.
Yeah, but there's no,
Ironball,
like,
Switcheroo,
items
I
that
don't
can
know.
switch. There's no items in this game.
Oh,
Simple
there
Beam.
isn't. I forgot there was
Like, I
really
don't tr-
limited items.
Scarf. But that's about it. No, I think this one makes a lot of sense, too, because it's
Yeah.
one of those Pokemon that if people prep for it, like, it's
No.
not a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gift's great.
And it
But I am happy about it. I think Magnezone gets screens.
Yeah. Should.
Mesprit might
I'm
get
looking
one
at
of them. I don't think I get a lot.
Linoon
Electivire probably gets
sleeping
light.
potential.
Electivire, Magnezone, and Mesprit. I'll get both.
Gotcha. Oh, I can actually pull up the.
Reflect Sneasel.
So Linoon's sweeping potential is really limited by the fact that even at +6, it can struggle to kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not a great Pokemon to have on your team,
Yeah.
I mean,
especially at 8 points, or whatever.
you got Dig for
So-
the Steel types, and you got Shadow Claw for the
All right,
Ghost
I'm gonna
types.
pull up my team on the site now, so I can see like
Yeah, let
what
us know what you
these
think, man.
type weaknesses and everything are. Because this is Mesprit my only rocker? I think it is. Yeah, it's my only hazard at all.
Oh,
besides
Fox
T-
Spikes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're only defaulted
Venomoth?
to-
Venomoth is my only removal.
Yep. I'm telling you,
That's not good.
I threw this team together
That's
quick,
not
but
good.
I think I really like how it turned out.
Yeah, no, I think you did really well. My only momentum is Blaziken, Mesprit, Venomoth. Actually, I have decent momentum because
Yeah.
the 2 electric types.
Yeah, that's good.
You only gave me the types that I'm weak to. Rock is the only thing that I have a -2 against. Because my only resist is Magnezone, which is not great. But honestly, I think you did a really good job with this team because it's a bad team. But like, you didn't resort to 4 really high tier Pokemon and then a bunch of 1-pointers.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that would have been the right play for you because of how the points worked out. I think you were smart in how you did your spending with a ton of Pokemon around that 10-point tier.
Oh yeah, just trying to get the worst ones possible.
Yeah.
for each
No,
tier.
I really this is gonna be a fun team. It is nice that Sneasel is my cheapest Pokemon because I was really worried that there were gonna be Pokemon worse than Sneasel.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do I have 10 or 11 ones?
11.
Oh, you have 11.
I was gonna say if you had 2 points left over and you didn't draft me something.
And just get you something for 2 points. Yeah, that would have been great. No, I definitely went in from the start wanting to draft you all 11 because I figured why not?
Yeah, because it
Everything would
lets
be
you
a little bit
spread out the
worse.
points so much more.
Yeah,
Because usually when people draft 11, there's like one low tier that's just thrown in there because they had an extra 22.
yeah.
But no,
Like
that's
you
not
have
what
one
happened
more option, but I think I definitely limited that option by giving you stuff like Sneasel and Altaria.
No, I think you did a really, really good job with this team. I think my MVPs of this season are going to be Mesprit, Kingdra, Venomoth. I think those are the mons that are going to be the MVPs this season that are coming every week.
Not Linoon.
But-
Super
Although
exciting.
the fact that I have Venomoth and Vileplume, actually, I kind of like that pairing because I'm only bringing one every week, but I can choose which one I need.
Yeah, these matches are going to be the highlight of my week because
You gave me no bulk.
I'm
It's
gonna-
Vileplume.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, I know. It's so bad.
Wait, let me look at my average stats
Yeah.
for everything.
Like it's
71
not
average
super
HP.
obvious. Like if you're just looking on the site with the type advantages, you're like, oh, it's not too bad, and then you like really take like every mon in together. It's
My two mons at base 100 speed or higher are Linoon and Sneasel. That's my speed right there.
Yeah, basically.
Along with my team of Scarfers. I have a team of Scarfers.
Oh my god.
But no, I think you did a really good job with this. I do think there's potential because I have a
Yeah.
couple of solid sweepers, which I think are really helpful when your team is made to be bad, because you only need one sweeper to succeed for you to win. And I think that's what I'm gonna have to bank on most of these weeks because I'm not gonna be able to play the slow game.
Bring 6 sweepers every week. One of them's got to work.
I mean, that's probably not gonna be far from the truth with like Rain Dance Kingdra, Scarf Ditto, Quiver Dance Venomoth, Linoon, and then Stealth Rock Mesprit. Like, we might be stuck with that. Exactly.
Hey. But
But no, I think you did a really good job of avoiding hazard setters, hazard removal,
yeah.
and still drafting a full team of like 10 pointers. Or should I say 8 pointers? You drafted 4 of them.
Right. Yeah, it was a lot of 8-pointers. You would have had an extra 10
No, that was
though,
smart.
because Vileplume would have been Venusaur for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
And then I could have had a Rain and a Sun Abuser.
Yeah, honestly, Vileplume,
But
like,
I'd probably get both
I would-
weathers.
if I knew I wasn't gonna get Sun, I would probably
Uh-huh.
rather have a Vileplume on my team than a Venusaur.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Uh,
I'd prefer to have Vileplume than Venusaur on this team.
Yeah, so that's why I said I didn't think the extra 2 points would really matter too much because I actually like Vileplume
No,
better.
no.
Um,
Yeah, I would have appreciated if Sneasel was a 9-point mod, but you know, it's fine.
yeah,
Venusaur is actually bulkier in all of its
Yeah,
stats.
but it doesn't get strength stat.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
the
need
strength
strength stats.
stat
Get
that-
synthesis.
That's like 8 PP.
yeah.
But no, I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna upload this season purely because of the spectacle.
Yo,
Like,
I'm so
I don't
hyped.
usually upload PAC side leagues,
Yeah,
but like, I want to upload a league where I don't do well with a trash team, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for
yes,
that.
I'm so freaking hyped, dude.
But yeah, I really want to thank you, Ryan, for drafting this team for me because this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. And I do think I want to thank Sven as well because this was the perfect opportunity. He was totally fine with it. I messaged Sven. I was like, hey, is it all right if I join a league, but you don't add me to any of it and just have Ryan involved with everything pre-draft so I have no idea what my team is and anything like that? And he was totally cool with it, and I really appreciate that. I also think it's very funny that I got put in the BDSP one, which I think is the one that is easiest for Ryan in the sense that there's a lot of Pokemon that are way overpriced in BDSP, and there's a lot of Pokemon that are just so much worse when there's no heavy-duty boots or moves, which makes it way more fun.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was like, I want to let you know when you told me this, I literally stayed up till like 2 a.m. making like I had like 9 of the mons on the board the next morning because it was just so fun. It was just so
No, I think
exciting
it's
to me.
I think it's really fun. I think you could do an entire league like this potentially,
Yeah. This is
But-
sick.
but I'm not sure. I think it's a lot of fun
Yeah.
because I also like the fact that no one else in the league was doing it, so you had to try and figure out what you thought was the most likely to
Yeah.
get sniped of the bad Pokemon.
Exactly. Venomoth was definitely up there. I was scared Venomoth.
Oh,
was
I
gonna
would
go.
I would say that's one of the most likely ones to get taken for sure.
Yeah. Even round 3 Ditto, like I could see it. Like if you just really want that scarf.
In a league where you don't know any of the coaches, Ditto's one of the
Yeah.
Pokemon people love or hate.
Exactly.
All right, well, I think we can end the video here.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Ryan, for doing all this. He also made the slideshow, and I really appreciate him for that
Oh yeah.
because obviously I couldn't make it because I didn't know the Pokemon. And also, thanks Ryan for being here.
Yeah. Always a pleasure.
Yep.